boy. Let's go.
Let's go.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
See you
What's
hit
going
recording.
on, squad? Squad, we in here, man. How y'all feeling?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
I got violently sick before I came in here, but I'm here.
What happened, sir?
Man, I think I ate something bad or something just didn't agree with me, and it was like, all right, big boy, let's slow this down. But I think I probably got like 4 or 5 pounds by me, and I brushed my teeth before I came, so we good.
Clean hygiene, huh?
Big boy.
I mean, I just believe in giving y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it real. Keep it real.
And we on somebody's television show, they can't say that Will switched up because Will don't never switch up. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing up to the pre-meetings, drinking Kool-Aid and everything. It's me.
I ain't mad at it, man. See, how you doing up there?
I'm good. I had a nice workout. I had a great morning, and everything's chilling.
Yo, see was thirst trapping again.
I don't doubt it.
You only got too many times before I start flirting with you. See, that's all I'm gonna say.
Why do I got a thirst trap? Like, audience, I
was sitting with somebody. I was going through the stories, and she was like, "Who that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's C." I said, "Oh, C got the all black on." All right.
She knows she's doing. Yeah, what it is.
Can't
even remember the trap. Look at her. Can't even focus on the trap.
She just posted it like
at the gym. Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on.
Get it together. Y'all know exactly what it is, man. Look, we here in the building, the Full 94 podcast here on MTMV Sports. I am thoroughly excited as always. Look, the NBA is on. It's around the corner. WNBA, you had the Aces go up and kill that championship, and then go overseas. And the women's USA just
started the whole.
Wasn't fair. It just wasn't fair at all.
To have Alyssa, Chelsea, Kelsey,
let's go,
Asia.
Yep. It's like you didn't have to go no further, and they still
but you still have like
all stars,
right? Kalia,
what do you do?
Sabrina,
what do you do?
Benijah. I was just.
What's crazy is there was doubt that they were going to be as good since like Sue Bird and what's name was going to be on the team. No more. It's like, come on,
who's going to touch them though? That's the better question. Who was going to rival them for gold? Like
with the way they just ran through the championships, not a soul.
Not a soul, bro.
I mean, China wasn't backing down. They gave it a run. They tried at least. It wasn't.
You're gonna go out there and try.
I mean, Chris Dudley wasn't backing down on Shaq, and we saw what happened with that. But
that's a big fact. Those are big facts. Mm-hmm.
And somebody get Bay a shoe deal, please. Okay, I'm trying to be a kept husband. Matter of fact, I'm going out to Vegas at some point in early 2023 for the start of the season because it's time.
And she won MVP, and then Chelsea won Player of the Game.
I'm about to be her MVP. I'm saying I cook salmon. You know what I'm saying? I keep fresh fruit in the crib. You know what I mean? What's that Babyface song? My bad. We talking basketball.
Can we I have a question though for you guys. So they've won 4 consecutive straight.
All right.
And a lot of the debate was they're not going to be the same with DT and Suberto, as Will stated. Do you think the dominance continues for the next 4 years, 8 years?
I don't know who beats them.
I think they're stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I think the previous teams to me was more about finesse, this and that and the other. This is like we punching you in the face,
pretty much,
and that's what it is. Like you just and it's literally from 1 through 12. Like everybody that gets on the court is playing the same way. It's no. This is to me. This is like reminiscent of like the Redeem team's dominance. Yeah. Because even the strongest team, like you said, China came out, they competed. You know what I'm saying? But when it all came down to it, it was what it was.
Oh yeah, we've got Stewie. Whew.
It don't make no sense. The problem that the teams are going to see is that they're not going to have an answer for a dominant, unselfish team, right? Like When I saw them play, it looked like Golden State with KD on. Like it just looked like pick your poison because I have everybody on the court has the ability to
Drew
give
Lloyd.
you like who do you want? Who do you want to be me or you want to be Jewel? You want to be Asia or you want to be Chelsea? You want to be Kelsey or you want to be Brianna? Like what are you
Brianna
like?
Jones? It was
AT's bullying folks out here. Bullying folks down here. AT is the cheat code. And I'm telling you, I tell you this: when Connecticut get strong and they get healthy, that's gonna be a hard out.
But it depends though. If they keep all their people, they got to keep all their people to do it.
They definitely had to. You got.
Bree Jones her contract is up.
You got to pay.
Do you spend the money to keep her, or is someone else going to give that money to grab Bree Jones?
This is my thing though, and it's always baffled me that teams would even let anybody go. Like you look at like Jalen Brunson, right? Let's talk Jalen Brunson from Dallas Mavericks. Now is a New York Knick. What they just did in the Western Conference, like what in the world? Like keep the team.
I don't think they wanted to let him go though. I don't think that's what that was. I think that was one of those things where the Knicks put that money on the table and Jalen was like, "Yo, let me go get it." And he an East Coast kid, so you got to remember that too.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's like, do you want? All right, okay. But it's like you're going to the Knicks, so you have an opportunity to be nicking all around all season, you know. So it's like, do you want the money? All right, I get it. You want the bag, but like, do you don't want a chance to compete to get into the NBA Finals?
Big facts.
Yeah, I mean, not being funny, but it's still the Madison Square Garden. It's still the mecca of
course.
luster. It's still the mecca of basketball. Some people dream of, like, he went to Villanova. Of course, he said he wanted to play for Philly all his life, but we saw what happened with that. But it's still the mecca of basketball. Like you said, have to consider that. And the fact is that Jalen Brunson, and I hate to say that I'm saying it this way, he could literally be a piece that pushes the Knicks over. So I get why he did it, especially considering the fact that he's a point guard. Like, you want to be able to control the ball. You're not going to control the ball with Luka out there.
No, you're not.
When we say over, what do we mean? What do we mean?
I think he could finally. Jalen Brunson got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying? He ready to go at it at all times. I think the Knicks have always needed a point guard. I like Derrick Rose, but
he's not D Rose from Chicago.
You know what I'm saying? I think he could pull. I think he can pull something out of Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? With his leadership, he's won in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Jalen Brunson could do some stuff.
So what are we saying? Middle of the pack. Playing
I'm not doing that with the Knicks.
I'm
not doing that with the Knicks.
Not at all.
No, sir.
They'll be in the playoffs. Like, what are they pushing them over to? You know.
So you know what? This is a good segue. First of all, I need to apologize because I said Cleveland would be in the play-in, and looking at the teams now, and with Lonzo Ball possibly being out, Evan Mobley is going to be a Most Improved Player of the Year candidate. Donovan is going to give them good offense. If Chicago doesn't pull something together, that's done. So, you know, players mess up.
This is good for you, bro. This is therapeutic.
Speaking of players messing up, do you think the Celtics messed up with the Blake Griffin trade?
Yes.
That's a great segue, by the way. Great transition there. I absolutely love it.
So you saw the Blake Griffin pickup. You was like, "Oh Lord,
no,
no, you did not."
I was like, "Sheesh, boy, son is about to be." Yeah, no, I'm good.
No.
Blake been mid for about a couple years now.
It's over.
Say it again.
I say, and he wearing number 91. Blake know it's over.
Man, look, Blake been mid for the past couple of years, man. This is okay. Look, I'll give you a brief example. I played in the basketball tournament over the weekend, and this team was out there, and they were down by 30, right? So there's one point where the dude gets a steal, like hits a three on a fast break, and the whole gym go crazy, right? That's what happens when Blake scores a bucket because we don't expect you to do it. Oh my gosh, he dunked the ball. You're like, oh my God, I can't. Did you see the way Brooklyn was hype when
it's like a Ben Simmons
still hooping? Like, bro.
Did you see the media where he's like, "Oh, we've been having these conversations since 2000 and something." Can remember the date? Forgive me. And I'm looking. No, you haven't.
You want to be? You want to be in all green? Man, watch out, bro. Like, chill out.
He fit in. He fit in with them. They can run like an all light bright lineup.
I just don't like. Rob Williams is out like for the beginning, but like Blake,
you could have got Boogie. You could have went and got Dwight, and you picked up Blake Griffin.
I definitely would have went and got Dwight. I mean, because Blake, to me, at least Dwight's a big, broad-shouldered body in the paint.
Right.
You know I mean? Blake Griffin to me is like, hey, can you watch out?
I'm sorry, but like after he got,
please move.
No, the Kardashian curse, it was over.
Oh, Blake did. That's right.
I didn't know that. What? Blake Griffin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kendall, I believe.
No, or was it one of them? There's too many of them.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But this is also my thing. I'm also like, I mean, do we?
But what do you think we expect anything, or is it just to fill in a body?
To fill in a body.
To fill in a body. Sure. Not even. There is nothing else Blake is gonna do besides.
I just like with JT and Jaylen Brown. Like I just don't see where in their style of play where Blake's gonna fit in.
That boy gonna play 3 minutes a game.
I said 3 to 5.
They could put him if they go like a small lineup. They could put him at center since Robert Williams is out. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you the role he's gonna play. This is the role that Blake Griffin's going to play. He will be a solid body off the bench, maybe 7th or 8th guy. You know what I mean? He'll come in. He's like a spell. He's like a spell halfback. Like he's just gonna come in, take some minutes up, give my boys some rest, so my players that I got on the team can go out there and get it. That's what Blake's the role he's gonna fill. He's gonna set some picks, but he's not rolling to the basket. He's gonna probably do some slip screens. Maybe set some back doors. Like he's going to be a pivotal piece of moving the offense without scoring. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you ain't looking for Blake to get 12 points. Like,
I'm petty like that. I just looked at the Celtics roster. He's probably 10th at best. I'm not even petty. Like, I'm not even funny. Petty. I'm not even funny. If we're looking at a 7-8 man rotation, I'm gonna give you the people. Malcolm Brogdon. Jaylen Brown, Al Horford,
starter.
They're gonna give Justin Jackson some burn.
Yeah.
Hold up. Marcus Smart. Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum. Who?
Marcus.
I don't know.
Malcolm started.
They say Malcolm Brogdon coming off the bench.
I think he's gonna start. I
heard Malcolm Brogdon coming off the bench because people talking about he's gonna be 6th player of the year. So we'll see.
If he comes off the bench, he probably will be.
Jason Tatum, the boy Noah Vonleh, Derek White, Grant Williams, and then Robert Williams. That's 10.
Jesus.
I just want Grant to get a little more tougher, like
big facts.
In the paint. Get your paint presence up because I feel like once his 3 started falling, these big men get away from controlling the paint and they just want to shoot. Like, I get it. When your shot's falling, take it. But right now, the Celtics need you to be more dominant.
But you also have to consider that Gallinari is out now. So he would have been, listen.
So
Tracy McGrady on the Spurs.
So what's the ceiling for them? What's the ceiling for the Celtics? You have your new interim head coach. Ime is gone for the year, probably more, and you're just coming off a finals run. So what are we looking at? What's the ceiling for Boston this year in the Eastern Conference?
I don't want to disrespectfully take them out of the top 5 because I think they're still going to implement the same offense. I do think Ime brings a difference as a coach because that does affect the team. So I do still see them as top 5, but I need to see them actually play, and I need to see Robert Williams healthy before I'm like, oh, I'm putting them ahead of Milwaukee and Philly and my. I don't know why people keep disrespecting Miami. I don't understand that point either.
When they get healthy,
I just think that Miami just hero. They didn't show up when they needed to. So I think everyone's reliving that moment of them not showing up. So they're counting them out right.
But Jimmy got the dreads now. That's like
that means nothing.
Like,
he looks foolish.
That's like Hoodie Mello. Why are you hating?
Not Hoodie Mello.
That doesn't
horrible comparison, sir. You stop.
I feel like Brooklyn's got something. What up, V? I think Brooklyn's got something to prove. If Ben can come out, if Steve Nash is serious about Ben not having to shoot, you got an opportunity, because when you got KD and Kyrie and you got Seth, that's gonna keep people honest. But at the same token, he's still a liability on offense. So seeing Brooklyn is going to
New York till she die, bro. I love it.
Yo, the Knicks should never let Melo go. Seeing Brooklyn on the court is going to be important before I make a determination about Brooklyn.
I think I have, and this might be, I don't think it's a hot take, but I think Brooklyn finishes in the top 3. I really believe. And if it's this now, this
in
is
the East.
Say it again.
In the East,
yeah, I think if Ben is healthy, this is a top 3 team in the Eastern Conference. I feel that.
That's the hopes, yes. With the KD, Kyrie, and
if Ben Simmons plays, we're talking Ben Simmons, Kyrie, KD, Joe Harris, Seth Curry, Claxton. Like that's a solid 6. And you're talking
there's many,
you know what I mean?
There's too many good teams, and you still got Steve Nash as coach.
Yeah, but this is.
I'm not saying Brooklyn will be bad.
I just feel like you're a KD lover. Like this should be. I'm trying to big you up in this.
I'm not a KD lover, bro. I'm just honest about where KD sits as an offensive player. Like you're not gonna do this.
See what I mean?
Like
that's a dope.
We're not even gonna have this today.
This is a dope.
I have to see them play first. I have to really.
You know who else had
I have to really see Brooklyn come out with what they're trying to prove.
Oh, they got something.
The Lakers had Karl Malone and Gary Payton, and people thought that was a dope lineup too. And look what happened.
Who thought that was a dope lineup?
Everybody thought it was.
Will, I'm not gonna let you do this tonight.
If we being honest, y'all was talking running back when y'all saw the photos last year when Dwight and Russ was with the Lakers. So come on, stop it,
bro. Look, you're not gonna sit here and do this and compare a 26-year-old All-Star to Karl Malone and Gary Payton at the end of their career. You're not gonna do this.
26-year-old All-Star compared to Karl Malone, who was still giving you 20 a game, 20 and 10 a game, and Gary Payton, who was still on the lockdown the other team's point guard. I don't even like Karl Malone. I'm not going to let you disrespect.
He was coming off the bench, bro. Come on, man.
Karl Malone was coming off. He was starting.
Look, man. This what I'm saying to you.
That's your team. How you don't know Karl Malone?
Ben Simmons is going to be
solid. I said I'm not going to do this week because you got me in trouble with my auntie, so I'm not going to yell at you. You wrong.
Shout out to Auntie, man. God bless you. Hey, Auntie, Auntie, a real one. What's up, Auntie? Hey, Auntie, a real one. Shout out for real.
Auntie might be a real one. But Auntie also know that her nephew is about that action. So let's keep it.
I think if Ben Simmons is healthy, that's a top 3 team in the Eastern Conference. I think you have.
That's who I need to see. That is who I need to see, and that is I need to see them 3 together.
Who's your 5? Give me your 5 in the East, Will. No particular order. Just give me 5 in the East.
Milwaukee, Philly, Miami, Boston. I want to say Brooklyn, bro, but I gotta see Brooklyn play first.
Let's say that Joe Harris is back, right? He's back healthy. Ben Simmons is on the court, right? You got KD, you got Kyrie. Is that? Even with those, if I just gave you those 4 names and Claxton, that's starting 5.
But that doesn't. But that's not. But that doesn't. That's not scary though. That's not. There's nobody. Nobody on that team right now where you're just like even KD. There's nobody on that team right now because you have to understand the chemistry and what's around them. They couldn't even really help the in the media day. Like I'm not down on Brooklyn, but I have to see them play first before I give them anything.
5 spot is hard for me because it can go to them or the Cavs. So that's that 5 spot either could be Brooklyn or it could be the Cavs, and I have to see how Cavs come out and play with, Donovan in the rotation, and then I have to see how the Brooklyn plays, especially because you know how I feel about what he did last year.
That man looked hurt. He looked betrayed. So you didn't even mention your Hawks show because you've been jockeying your Hawks heavy. I ain't hear no mention about the Hawks.
In top 5?
Yeah.
Top
you
5,
talked the Hawks up.
I said 6th place. I feel like the Hawks would be 6. They could be 6. I think they're solid enough.
So what are we doing? So what are we doing with the other teams that got better? The Bull, unfortunately.
No Lonzo, kind of hurt.
I mean, you got the Hornets. People think the Hornets are going to be better this year. They actually turned it up at the end of the year. Who else you got?
I think my sleepers are trying to understand where they're going to be at is going to be Cleveland and Atlanta. What are they going to do?
Cleveland's a sleeper?
Not sleeper. I'm saying like middle of the pack. Like I don't know what they're going to do. Who's going to be better? Who's going to find the chemistry first? Right.
So you still have Brooklyn before them.
I still got Brooklyn before both of them.
Okay.
I really as much as I down and send these videos to y'all about KD. He's about to say
that's weird energy, for you to talk so long, KD. Now all of a sudden you're like his.
I mean, he's still KD. Like you can't.
He's a monster.
Monster.
He's a walking
monster. But we proved that KD can't do it alone, and that's the sobering fact that I'm struggling with right now.
Yeah,
is that and I'll get attacked for this.
Yeah,
KD's not Steph Curry. We've seen Steph Curry carry that Warriors team to the brink of the playoffs with nobody on it.
It's a big fact.
You can't say the same thing with KD. They really struggle. And I think it's more or less KD like getting that resurgence back and getting his feelings back and just staying focused. Mommy. Oh, that's beautiful. We're all proud.
Dope. Love
you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
I do think it comes down to a lot of stuff. So, yeah.
I think the 5, 6, 7 is gonna be like all season. We're gonna be back to. It's gonna change all season between different teams all year between us.
And this might be the only thing to me that points to me not liking the play-in tournament for like 7th place. For a year like this, where you're going to see Cleveland, Atlanta, Charlotte, like these teams who are solid teams don't have to go fight for their spot. You know what I mean? But I get it. It's cool, but I'm like,
I think I just like the fight at the end of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a dog.
You got to remember, 2 years ago, we went up against Steph. Like, that year you were just talking about, Will, where he carried them to the brink of the playoff. We had to go play.
Yeah.
We almost took an L. You know what I mean? Like,
almost sure did.
Like, I mean, I was excited though. I was like, let me peep. I got to peep in. This is.
I just like the fact that like the East is like stacked and like the West.
This might be the best the East has been in a while though.
Since LeBron left.
I like it. You got a solid 7 squads, and you're like, okay.
I'm gonna give you I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm saying because I said it on Twitter. I think the Magic gonna be in the play-in.
Ooh,
I like it.
They got Bo down there. They was showing that big lineup. It was like Bo, Pinchero, and Wendell Carter in the front, and then you got Cole Anthony and
it's
back. And then you got Markelle possibly being fully healthy by the time this season comes around. I think Orlando's going to surprise some people. They're going to be Cleveland of this year.
You think they're going to do what Cleveland did last year? With
not as good, but they're going to shock some people. I think Orlando's going to be great.
Did you see the NBA of some Malika Andrews, ESPN, the NBA I think it's not the countdown, but it's where they rank the teams, right? And they tell you how many wins they're gonna get, where they're gonna drop
yeah,
at.
yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, they trashed the Lakers,
bro. But I think they trashed a whole lot of teams. Like the number one team in the West had like 48 wins. I was like, what? Like Phoenix just put 60 on y'all. Like I don't understand.
It was some kind of like calculation computer that it does. They had the Lakers at like 36 wins. Yo.
It was 38.
Yeah, especially with Russell talking about he's going for MVP. Like, shut up,
bro. And for us to improve by 5 games, I'm like, are you for real? But then the leader, the number one seed in the West had 47 wins. 48 wins. It's like, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah, no, that calculation is wrong.
Let's be real. I'm not even saying with, oh my gosh, we got Patrick Beverly, and oh my gosh, we're gonna get 50 wins. We're gonna be in the 40s. Like I can guarantee in the 40s. Now, if we get over 50, that's amazing. But it takes a whole lot. Like you need AD to be healthy. You need LeBron. He's gonna give you 61 games, right? I say 62 games. AD needs to give you 60 plus games. Period. Like there's no. I saw a stat the other day. In the last 2 seasons, in the last 3 seasons, he's played 72 games.
He's a joke.
72 games, bro.
And folks be firing it up, yo, and y'all be hating on the boy Joel. Like Joel be out here playing with a broken face, a broken hand, a broken heart, and still give you 20.
Who hates on Embiid?
I'm talking about just the media in general.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say
we don't.
I remember responding to you in that text, and I was like, the reason Joel gets the hate that he has because we've seen greatness. He's been in MVP talks in the last year to 2 years. And you see it, he's amazing, he's great, and he goes out and does it. AD ain't did that. Even when he came back healthy, he ain't going out there and giving you 30 consistently. And this is what the transition was supposed to be. Hey, AD, I'm gonna bring you in because I want the Lakers and Tinseltown to be yours when I'm fading out. And that's what LeBron is doing. But you got him out here trying to drop 30, 10, and 8. And I don't need to be doing this. AD, I need you to average 28 and 12.
I need you to be down there and bully ball. That's what I need you to do. Stop being so
part of the problem, though.
I'm going down this hill.
Speaking of MVP, who's winning it this year?
Joel Embiid is the best player in the NBA.
We're not going to have that conversation.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it before the season starts. I'm saying it before the season starts because this is what I'm saying, right?
Like,
give me
MVP.
He's the best right now.
For MVP,
Joel Embiid is the best player in the NBA. I don't care what you say about it. You can give me a player, and I'll give you an argument.
But you told me it was
as to why Joel is better.
You told me it was Steph 3 weeks ago.
So you have him winning MVP?
No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Steph was the best player this last year. The best player in the NBA this year
coming into the 2022-23
He should have been this past year. But
you couldn't. But he could not. But what Steph did, it was just ridiculous.
No, I get that. When everybody does like
winning MVP,
these top player lists,
Mm-hmm.
and they always say, okay, they're taking Giannis over Embiid. You taking Giannis over Embiid, I understand the argument, but the fact of the matter is that Joel, numbers wise, is defensively better than Giannis, and he shoots better. They're literally the same player, but Joel has a slight advantage because he's a better shooter.
He's a better shooter for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. That's the only argument. You can say Luka, but Luka don't play no defense.
Sure don't.
Luka don't play defense. If you want to talk offensive player, I'll give you Luka.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Embiid is the best player in the NBA. He literally does what KD does on the offensive end, and he does what the best defensive player in the league does on the defensive end. And you can argue about that any way you want.
So he's going to be, or he is right now?
He is right now. I personally believe, had Steph not had the season he had, there's no way I'm telling you that Steph is the best player in the league after what Joel did last year. There's no way. It's not even a big man's league anymore. And Joel dominated, and they still overlooked him because they felt like the points and the data was sexy. You can't tell me Jokic had a better year than Joel. Yeah, you can say, what they played with, but if you go into a game and you looked at who dominated game in and game out, Joel Embiid was literally like 2021 Shaq.
What? 2000?
2000, 2001 Shaq. My bad.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying.
I was playing 2K yesterday. So don't.
I still haven't got 23 yet. The
NBA eras is nice.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fire.
I need it. I'm literally looking
I don't
at
have that
Xbox
eye-hand
now.
coordination to sit there and do all that. No, I'm straight.
Bro, I'm telling you, they get you right.
It's idle hand though.
You gotta love it.
As somebody that works all the time, and I'm constantly thinking about ambition and everything else. It's the one time where I can just like turn my brain off and just relax. That's unless like I'm on the phone and somebody.
I like mama giving us NFL updates.
Thanks, Mom.
Niners up 14-6. Shout out to moms. I appreciate that.
Leela, you see that, right? You see that since you was going for the Rams, right? So, you know.
All right, so who you got? You got MVP. You say Joel. Who you got, C?
For MVP?
Yeah.
You could come back to me.
I think what we're gonna see is numbers are sexy. I'm gonna go. Oh man.
Right. Exactly.
I'm gonna go.
Can we come back to this after?
I'm gonna say Luka. I'm gonna go with Luka, and I think he's gonna do something that he's been talking about doing for a while, and because statistically he's been dominated. We don't have to worry about that part. It's the winning. If Luka is winning, he's in these MVP votes, top 1, 2, 3 or whatever. But because he's putting up numbers in their middle of the pack teams, that's part of the problem. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it is what it is. But what can you do? So look at that. Hold on, here we go. Say yes, man. We still got comeback time. Don't trip. It's comeback time. That's it. You don't PG. Just look. Just don't.
I love Luka, but you made a really good argument for Joel.
I mean, Joel does everything on the court, right?
And that's where I feel like MVP should be above.
Jokic might be the closest. He does everything on the court, but is not as good at defensively.
Right.
Joel and Giannis, right? I think him and Joel, would battle out for who's the better shooter. I will say this though, there's no argument for defense. Like Jokic, he just be out there, he big old body. You know what I mean? So he gets.
That's the thing that puts Joel above everybody else in the MVP conversation. Nobody else is playing defense on that level. And then when you get to him and Giannis, comes down to offensively better. Free throw shooting, 3-point shooting, when you want to converse about that, yeah.
Big facts.
I'm standing on that, man. My boy should have won MVP last year, and they cheated him.
Shout out to Yo. He was averaging what? I think Joel was averaging what, 28?
What, points a game?
Yeah.
30. He was at 30. The first center to lead the league in scoring, I believe, since Shaq.
So it had to be rebounds. It had to be rebounds and assists. Is that what it was?
You have to, and I'm on my soapbox about this.
That's cool. Yo had 14 a game.
You have to consider the fact that this right now is an outside-in game, and a center dominated the league.
I'll give you that.
The only other person that was close was Giannis.
I will say this. I think at the same token, who's out there who's going to stop Joel? Nobody. I mean,
nobody.
Giannis will get back there with him, but who else? Like you,
nobody.
At this point, I think you should be dominating.
Right.
I'm excited about that Minnesota game because he's going to abuse them. I already got money on the game with my homeboy who's a Timberwolves fan, and I told him, I said, I think Joel gonna get y'all probably 40 and 15.
Ooh.
Cat don't want that smoke.
And Rudy, he trying to give him the big.
Cat don't want no smoke. Only time Cat wants smoke is against AD. That's the only time.
PJ Tucker probably gonna be bodying that boy. We got a dog now.
So where y'all at, man? Tell me.
As far as what?
Eastern Conference. Where y'all at?
Oh, we number one.
All right, chill out, man. All right, we'll go back to what's the next one,
bro. All honesty,
not doing
the whole training camp is focusing on defense. James dropped 100 pounds every day. hold up. Let me tell you what's gonna kill
Not
it. Right?
100 though.
Matisse Thybulle has a 3-point shot now.
That's scary.
That's very scary.
I like that. That's
solid.
Solid.
Very scary.
What you gonna do?
I can't give a number one yet. I think you are a team that could possibly do it. Yes.
Yo, we can have Jesus on the team.
Can't be like
number one. I know the hate is real. You know what I'm saying, I know the hate.
There's no hate.
You ain't give us number one either way, Miles. We can have Jesus on the team. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama at 99 rating. You still wouldn't give it to us,
if
bro.
y'all had Jesus and Barack on 99, that's easy.
NBA
but I gotta honor the team that's there. I gotta honor Boston and Milwaukee.
Yo, man, give us the rest of y'all award season because I know.
I just don't understand why we talking about this.
Because he can't make a decision. I love it.
I still can't make a decision on any of them yet. I haven't seen them play. Okay,
I tell you what. We'll come back to this in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Let's move on to the top to the starting lineup, James.
I need to see them play.
So give me
copping out, yo.
Pick your MVP, see. This is why this conversation happened, because you passed it off. Come back to me.
I'm gonna go with Luka.
There you go. Good for you.
Give me most improved player.
She don't even believe it. That's why she's looking like that. You hit it with that. You hit it with that peer pressure. Want to try a cigarette? You hit it with that, and she felt the peer pressure. She caved it.
I'm just gonna say Luka. I ain't mad at it. All right, let's get to it. Look, I got you. We both got Luka. You got Joel. I think they're both great arguments for both. I think Jokic he's not gonna have 20. I think he averaged 27, 14, and 8 last year. I think his assists stay up. I think his rebounds go down because you're getting Porter and Jamal back.
Yes.
So I think they go down. So I'll take Jokic out of the MVP race because of that. I think he's still going to give you numbers. Maybe I say 25. I wouldn't be surprised if he averaged a triple double, 25, 10, and 10. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he could do that. But I would say if I'm being realistic, 25, 10, and 8. He comes out and does that. So I appreciate it. I love it, and we're gonna see how this plays out. You know what I mean? And of course, Connie is chiming in with Zion Williamson. Look at this chick. I can't even. Ridiculous.
And if you don't go cover high school football,
and you gotta love you guys. Much love, my boy. For real, for real.
Not about to do this.
The intro on the way. New intro on the way. You gotta love it. Look, hey yo. Make sure I gotta shoot you. I gotta shoot your new logo. I'm giving y'all a taste of it in the background here, but y'all ain't seen the new logo. I'm telling you, it's coming out. It's coming fine. I'm gonna get that to you tonight, Connie. Straight up. All right, look, it's time. It's time. All time. Starting 5. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. I need your all-time starting 5 lineup. See, did you do it? You did your homework?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good then.
Why
EVP, you was making me a little nervous. I ain't making sure
because all right. Yes, there's prospects, but it's like I need to see them play. We're going on potential here, and we don't like that word.
And we hate that word here. Shout out to Connie. Hate that word here. You know what I mean? Zion Williamson. He looked good though. I ain't gonna cap. He looking real good in preseason.
Someone said he's smaller than CJ.
Oh yeah, I saw. I said, oh, okay. They said that boy didn't lose weight. He just gave it to CJ. I said, I hope that's just the angle of the picture. I pray to God it's the angle of the picture.
Well, he got a winery. He got his own wine thing. So
it's a big fact. That's a big fact. All right, let's get it. C, bless us.
Does have to be in any. I'm just gonna give it to you. Of course, LeBron, Kobe, MJ,
of course, LeBron,
Kareem, Abdul, and this point guard position is what is really messing with me. And I was going back and forth with it since last night. But I'm going to go with Isaiah Thomas.
All time. Okay. All right. I like it. I ain't mad at you. So you got Isaiah, Kareem, LeBron, Mike, and who's in the middle?
Kobe.
You put Mike and Kobe out there.
Yes, I have to. Right. They give me, yes, they're the same player in all reality.
But that's facts.
but it's MJ and Kobe. You get
All right.
when you know what I'm saying? So
What you
that's
got?
my 5.
I like it. I like it. I'm not mad at that. I think that's a solid team in any era. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at you. All right, I'm gonna go. Well, I'm gonna let you go last.
All right.
I'm gonna go point guard, Magic Johnson. Shooting guard, Michael Jordan. Small forward, LeBron James. Power forward is where it's easy to say Timmy, right? I feel like it's just easy. I'm gonna go KG. I'm gonna go KG at my power forward, and my center is Hakeem Olajuwon. So my fives were, I was going back and forth with power forward and center with finesse and veracity. So I could have went Timmy Shaq, but I instead went KG Hakeem because I wanted the center to be finesse instead of the power forward. That's just me though.
Okay.
That boy been studying me. He's been studying me.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I need to hear this because I want to know what the Jones said.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I got, but I'm also going to switch because my point guard is different, even though this is the point guard she wants me to have.
Yeah.
The center is Hakeem, power forward is KG, small forward is Scotty, 2 guard is Jordan, and the point guard is LeBron.
Ooh.
The point guard is LeBron.
I'm not mad at that.
However,
yes, sir. No. I don't need.
However.
I don't need no.
However, because I like that.
When she said Scotty, I was like,
I like Brian, but if I couldn't do, if I
said Scotty, I said Bron's coming. Bron's coming. I know he's coming.
If I couldn't do,
we was cheesing over here.
If I couldn't do Brian, my pick was easily Isaiah.
I mean, you've been diehard by Isaiah since you've been on the show. I get that,
and I understand because she used to play college basketball, so I get it. I'm not gonna tell you who she is.
I'll take.
I
look real quick.
I say Isaiah though, like, cause it's just that dog in him.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah's a dog. I'll give you that.
And he can shoot.
And his leadership.
Definitely that. I like that. I got a new respect. I watched a few documentaries, obviously the one on HBO Max, Hulu, and I just got a whole new respect for Magic. Magic was always kind of like one of my top 3 players I love to watch. But actually seeing like the background of it and his leadership, how he came in like, no, we're gonna be good now. Like, you know what I mean? Because to take a torch from Kareem, like that's some big old shoes to fill. You know what I mean? So to win your first season, like I wouldn't even say even like play center, but he was there. He did jump ball, whatever. But I'm like, I got a whole newfound respect when I saw the mentality of it behind closed doors. Because all you got to see was, I'm smiling, I'm happy, I love basketball, I love life, let's go. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it was and behind the scenes, it was like, yo, I'm struggling, but I know what I bring to the court, and I know what we can do. Let's be good now. So I appreciated that, his leadership, what he brought to the court. So I had to do Magic. I thought about going your route though. Really did think about going your route and putting him at point guard, but I was like, I have to have Magic in my all-time starting 5. I have to do it.
I didn't want to put him there.
At point guard?
I like him at point guard, but for me, like, yo, I'm an old school dude. Like, I like Brian, but when I think about a point guard, I'm thinking Isaiah Thomas, I'm thinking Maurice Sheets, I'm thinking Rod Strickland, I'm thinking guys who are like conductors on the basketball court. And I like Brian. I think Brian is great. But
I just like that he can play every position. If any of them were, if needed to be shifted, he could play it.
If I'm keeping it a buck, and literally my point guard came down to literally Brian, Isaiah, and AI. And the reason it came down to AI is watching Allen Iverson play, and people can say whatever they want to say. Allen Iverson did more with less than any superstar in history. And talk he didn't pass, average 6, almost 7 a game.
I'm gonna reserve my comment.
Who did he have?
I'm gonna do some research. No, I don't fully disagree with you. I just want to go look and confirm.
The
But no,
best player
not a bad
Iverson
pick.
played with was Carmelo Anthony, and that was when he got to
That was
Denver.
in Denver.
That was in
He had
Denver.
to leave him to do that. He left
He
him
had-
to do it.
He had the Kim bag when he was at his end.
Mm-hmm.
He had Chris Webber when he was at his end. That's it.
Yeah.
There was nothing else.
I mean, Detroit was nice, but they were outside their prime. So I get that.
With all due respect, yo, he took Tyrone Hill to the NBA Finals. Don't ever disrespect the guy, bro. Don't ever. I'll fight you.
I like it. I
love it.
I started smiling ear to ear when you said Scotty at 3. I was like, I know where he's going.
He knew it.
That's a beautiful list.
Because Scotty is nice.
Scotty is nice,
bro. He does it.
We're trying to disrespect Scotty, like, you know what I'm saying? Because Marcus Jordan out here dealing with his baby mom. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be stepping on Scotty's feelings because he wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying?
We should have did first round, second round, and third round like they did on the Herd.
I already got that. I got my
that.
backups already.
We know you do.
You got
my backups.
Do you have a backup team?
Mm-hmm.
I have a backup starting 5 who would come off the bench after all those players.
I would do
Shaq's definitely in my backup.
I would do Shaq, Timmy, Scotty, Kobe. Oh, who's my point guard? Oh, Jesus.
Isaiah.
I don't have the same affinity for Isaiah. I need to go back and watch Isaiah. I don't have the same affinity that you guys do, but I know he was a dog, and he led and what he did with his team, right? And winning those championships. I loved watching Detroit. I loved watching them. I don't know.
You didn't watch basketball back then?
It's no disrespect. It's no disrespect to Isaiah. You know what I mean?
But I'm just trying to understand.
That's not my first, like, I don't run to
I'm
Isaiah.
just trying to understand. As somebody who tells me they know basketball, I don't understand how you don't have an affinity for Isaiah Thomas.
I'm saying for me, I'm not like Magic Isaiah. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
He's top 5 PGs for me ever.
I'm not.
I just don't run Isaiah first.
Steph ahead of Isaiah, unfortunately.
You do?
Well, that's the argument now. Now that he is the greatest shooter,
I have to. But I would go Shaq. I would go Tim Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
I would go my favorite player growing up, which was Charles Barkley. Then it would be Kobe and it would be Magic.
Nice. Oh,
I like that. So you drop who moves the small? Who are you putting? You putting Charles at 3?
Yeah, Charles at 3.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I don't know who'd be my point guard. I don't know.
Charles Barkley would be a world champion if it wasn't for Michael Jordan.
Big facts.
Because nobody was beating that Phoenix
team.
Team.
3 different teams to do it.
Nobody.
That boy was texting that Ray. Please, somebody beat this man, please.
He did have that conversation next. Same thing LeBron did. Ring. You definitely need that. You know what?
He did the same thing LeBron did.
You know what? Shh. But he came back home and got that win. Okay.
I'm not even listen. You can talk about how he came back home all you want to. You know what I'm saying? But if I go get a power up and I come back to the crib with groceries, it don't make me even more of a man. I still left.
Hey, I got it. You ready? I got it. Shaq, Timmy, Pippen, Kobe, Stockton.
Don't ever say John Stockton name. You don't know basketball, Miles.
I like John, so he was in my top. He was in my top 10. I don't like when we did it.
I don't like John. John is a conspiracy theorist.
NBA system. You don't like him?
No.
I have my.
John Stockton is not even in my top 4 point guards. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you.
Yeah, when we did our point guards, he did not have John Stockton.
John Stockton was in his top 5.
No, he did. No, he was not. No, he was not.
He was in my top 10, but he wasn't in my top 5.
Top 5.
Where's he on your where is he on your PG list?
6 or 7.
Father in heaven. All right.
Okay. You saying Father in heaven? You don't even.
I said okay.
I'm not about to take the argument from somebody who don't know Isaiah Thomas. Like, you need to go back and study before you have any kind of argument with me about this.
This is what we're gonna do. This is what we do because you love Isaiah so much. This is what we're gonna do.
I gotta. If this was school, I would have a master's degree and you'd be in like 3rd grade.
I don't
You
understand.
just sat up here and explained to us that you don't know Isaiah Thomas like that.
No,
That position,
that
position was like the point guard. That's the one that really was.
I just say I don't gravitate towards Isaiah right after Magic. That's all I said. He's still top 5 for me. Don't get it twisted.
I don't think you.
I don't run to Isaiah like you do. I'm sorry.
I don't run to Isaiah. Isaiah's there.
You told me he's your number one. He's in your start. C just said that's your starting point guard. You said you would go there. It came down to Iverson, Isaiah, and LeBron.
Only chose LeBron for shorty because I don't, you know what I'm saying.
Where is Isaiah? Isaiah's what, top 2, top 3 for you?
Top 3. Isaiah's top 3 point guard all the time.
Magic.
And he just became number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Magic, who else?
Magic, Curry,
and Isaiah.
I'm not mad at that.
Because we know basketball, Miles.
On that note,
I'm not for it. I want to honor your aunt this evening. So
we know basketball.
So we're not going to do
basketball, Miles Austin.
I'm going to honor your auntie. Hey, auntie, I'm doing this for you. Keep all the smoke.
Miles Austin. Listen. I already told auntie during the conversation. I'm a bully.
I mean, you gotta. Who are you bullying? I'm trying to understand.
I'm bullying you, sucker.
No, I don't get that part. To be called a bully means you have to have someone that you bully. I don't know who you do that to.
I bully you every week, big dog.
That makes no sense. You can go back to last week and see you don't bully nobody. I don't understand.
There's
evidence. It's evidence.
Your co-defendant C had to calm it down.
The defense is fake.
Co-defendant C.
I don't run from nothing. You can look at every show. We got 42 episodes of this. Come on, bro.
I'm 6 hours away. We can have this conversation in person.
Hey, 42. That is dope.
I was episode 43
we can have this conversation
right now.
You know what
you
I'm
can
saying?
check every episode. Miles don't get bullied. He don't
your emotions ain't been the same since I showed up. I'm the
serious.
JJ Redick to your.
You can call yourself the bully maybe on another show.
I like that comparison.
Come on, dude. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Look.
I don't know what you think this is. I'm proving.
Shout out to the squad.
And she better know that. She better know what her bread is butter. Because when her birthday come in, I know she watching this. When her birthday come up, Miles Austin ain't buying her no birthday present. She gonna get a Walmart bag.
Auntie?
Happy birthday. Yep.
Come on, Auntie, tell me her birthday right now.
I'm not telling her happy birthday.
Yeah, I got you. So don't try to don't shade now. Come on.
I'm a full-time thug, 24/7, 365.
Look at this. He say, look at that.
Baby, I'm a thug.
Puppies,
hey.
I don't bully puppies. I like puppies.
Penny's in my top 5. I can't give Penny top 5. I can't.
If Penny didn't get hurt though,
Penny stay healthy, yes, for sure. No question.
That was crazy.
He was LeBron before LeBron. Like, let's be real. Penny would have been a monster. Shaq wouldn't have left. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely true.
It's little things. Dr. Bus knew what he was doing. It is what it is.
If Grant Hill
he is a mastermind.
Big fat. Hey, Grant Hill too. Injury.
Yeah.
Hey, talking to injuries though, I don't think people like. You remember Michael Redd?
Yeah.
Injuries, bro. Brandon Roy. Injuries.
Bro. Oh, Brandon Roy is the ultimate. What if Kobe was on record saying that's the most difficult person he's ever had to guard?
Brandon, bro. Roy's a monster, G. And look, man, we appreciate y'all tapping in, G. As always, the full 94 here on MTMV Sports. We are short the intro only because YouTube has said the intro ain't gonna fly. Y'all let's be playing this music in y'all background. So what we are going to do moving forward is play our music. It is what it is. People don't know. We used to there's music on the team. The team people used to do music. Rappers, singers, spoken word artists, whatever you want to call it, we're out here. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm a part of a group that made a really good song years back, and I'm gonna put that on the intro because we ain't got to worry about copyright infringement. Nobody coming at us talking about take down my song because you playing it in my intro. So
because
it is what it
is.
I'm excited.
Team song.
I'm a rapper too.
Let's get it.
I'm a rapper too. I was on the Party All the Time remix under the name Slim Fat Jesus.
Slim Fat Jesus.
Yeah.
you never see
Eddie Murphy did a remix of Party All the Time, and I'm on the remix at Slim Fat Jesus.
Ooh, I gotta go find that.
I got a Jerry curl and everything. I was a shorty.
I was Jericho.
I spoke in the boys in M4, but when they put me through, they're like, yo, he wants to take the lead every time. And I was like, well, I'm fat. I'm not about to be doing all that doggone dancing. So you take me and leave me. And when they didn't give it to me, I sprang. I sprained the MCL in my throat, and my rap career was over.
I was with you. I was with you. Oh my gosh, look at this. Hey, I'm gonna get tight. I didn't even see Connie put this in here, bro. Is it top? He says it's top white team. I can't get with you, but get your friend, man.
So, with that being said, the music's going to be played, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Until next Monday.
Oh, yeah. You already know. Follow us
Slim
everywhere.
Fat Jesus, I'm out.
First Talk with C. Will Telefero.
My name is Slim Fat Jesus. Don't ever call me that again.
That is Will Ruffin.
I'm talking about your social.
And he refused to let us go.
It's not Telefero, it's Teddy Pharaoh. You
Teddy
already look, see, you already telling people my government name. Now I'm about to be hitting me
Will
up.
Teddy Pharaoh. You made the page. You about to make the background. We out here living. You know what I mean?
You doing too much. Why are you the feds all the time? Every week you do something else to me. Now you out here telling people my name, homie.
You say your name every weekend. Don't do that.
Yo,
you say your name
is
every single week.
Your new name is Miles Edgar Hoover, because I believe you work for the
Absolutely love y'all, man. Look, 494 podcast here on MTMV Sports. Y'all keep it locked. Tune in every Monday, man. MTV Sports. Follow us everywhere. Social media.
MTMV.
Get your merch. New logo.
MTMV, sir. We're not MTV.
What I just said?
You said MTV.
I didn't say
MTV.
I didn't say
MV.
I didn't say it. My bad. Check it out. MTMV. Check it out. You got the logo in the back giving y'all a taste. That is coming. Merch is coming. Come check us out.
Y'all can get an opportunity to get the shirt with the name Slim Fat Jesus on the back, and I'm signing it. Just send me $20 in EBT cash, and we get
EBT cash. Get off my line. 494 podcast and MTV Sports, man. Be safe. God bless.